Hello, welcome to the Kitchen Spy. My name is Kate and this is another video, and this time it's meals of the week from the 20th to the 26th of June. I hope this video finds you all safe and well and that the weather is not too bad. It's been a bit horrific in Wales over the last couple of days, lots and lots of rain and not much sun, and after the glorious May that we had, it all seems just a little bit strange. And also obviously a dog walk because it wouldn't be a video without a dog walk, and also a small greenhouse update. Not very much because the plants are just in situ and are growing, although there's a few that I need to pot on, and I'll bring those to you as and when I do those moving forward. Anyway, let's have a look at what we had to eat this week. So starting here on Saturday with chicken curry. This was made from leftover roast chicken. I made 4 portions actually and froze 2, and it's served here with some rice, some poppadoms, some salsa and some minty yogurt. I had 3 poppadoms actually because they're very Moorish, and my plate of food there came to 549 calories including the 3 poppadoms. Now what I've done actually is I've just made a little few videos of a couple of the steps in making the meal, and I just wondered whether that was something you guys might be interested in. So this is the plate that I use for macerating ginger. So I think they're Spanish actually, and you just rub the ginger across the plate, and there's raised like nodules, and basically it just mushes it all down to a pulp and makes it really easy to use. But importantly, what you're left with is the stringy bits in your hand, which are horrible to eat, so it's good to discard those. Then I just made a little spicy salsa. So I used some cucumber, some chili, some red onion, some tomatoes and some lime juice. Now if I had had a mango, I would have put mango in here too, and if I'd got fresh coriander, I would have put fresh coriander in here too, but I haven't got that. So I just threw all of these together and just sprinkled over the lime juice, added a little bit of ground coriander, also a little bit of ground cumin, and then just put some salt and pepper with that, and that just makes a lovely bowl of salsa, and it is really nice and fresh to have on the side of your meal and virtually no calories. As you can see here, it's just a really nice tiny chopped salad, and I usually have some left over and then I'll perhaps have those with my lunch the next day, whatever's left over. But making this salsa, as I say, is really easy and it's delicious with mango, absolutely delicious, mango and coriander. So yeah, then the mint sauce, mint yogurt sauce. So normally I make this with normal yogurt, but I hadn't got any, so I used Greek yogurt in this. But it's not particularly authentic like you would get in an Indian restaurant, but it does give another kind of texture and flavour to the curry meal. I find it a bit boring if all you've got is curry and rice, so I like to have a few sides with it. That's not to say I don't ever eat just curry and rice. So all I used for this was some fat-free Greek yogurt, some mint sauce that is just ready prepared in a pot, and some Dijon mustard, and literally just mix those all together and just experiment with the flavours to see how much of each one you want to put in there. And you could also obviously put salt and pepper in, and then again that's just a really nice side dish, especially if you've got poppadoms. And then on Sunday we had takeaway from our local pub, so they always do really delicious Sunday lunches, and so they've started to do them to take away. So we had one this week, so we got puddings as well. So I had a gluten-free steamed pudding and my husband had crumble. I had roast beef and my husband had roast chicken. So mine is a non-gluten-free version. As you can see there, it looks amazing, and the Yorkshire pudding looked did taste absolutely amazing. And this is the chicken one for my husband, and as you can see, he's got different Yorkshire puddings to me because he needs a gluten-free diet. This was just yummy, and then it was also served with some parsnip puree, gravy, and also some cauliflower cheese. So this is the meal on a plate. It was huge. I couldn't eat all of this. Here it is with the gravy on it. It was delicious. I mean, so gloriously delicious, but I couldn't eat it. And I've got no idea of the calories on there, clearly. But I kept some of the meat and I had that for tea, actually. And then on Monday, I had, so this is chicken bone soup or whatever is made of the leftovers from the chicken. And my recipe video on Sunday is actually what you can do with the chicken. So I roasted a chicken, and this week actually I made the curry with it. But what you're going to see on the video is that I made some chicken pancakes with it. And then with the leftovers, I made this soup. So it's chicken soup. It's altogether 461 calories served with bacon here, but the soup is only 300 calories. Really, really delicious, and I hope you'll enjoy watching that on my video on Sunday. And then on Tuesday, this was a real treat for me. So my husband doesn't really like steak, so I don't have it very often, but I thought I would treat myself. So I've got a rump steak here, which I pan fried, and although it looks caramelized on the outside, it's really succulent on the inside. And I've served that with roasted beetroot, roast tomatoes, roast asparagus, peas and some Dijon mustard, and I also made some homemade garlic and herb butter just using lower fat spread, and that meal came to 550 calories, but it was absolutely delicious. Yum yum. I think sometimes you just need to treat yourself. And then on Wednesday, we just had this really simple but absolutely delicious meal, and I've called this mince beef hash for want of a better word. It's mince beef with just beefy flavours, so beef stock, and it's cooked with potatoes, peas and carrots in it, and it was really delicious and just the kind of thing you could just shovel in, and it was only 297 calories a portion. Very, very shovelable, which is probably not a word, but anyway, I've used it, so there we go. Then on Thursday I did these chicken thighs, which are chicken thighs stuffed with some salad cheese, which is really a kind of pretend feta, if you like, and also some fresh chilies in there as well, and then covered with parma ham and roasted off in the oven, and I served it with roasted vegetables including new potatoes, carrots, peppers and also onions, and then served that with some balsamic glaze, and that was 588 calories. And I got the inspiration from that from watching a recipe on the Folger family that Vicky did. I think she called them chicken bombs. And then on Friday, as you can see, we had fish and chips, and this was from the trout again. So we have had 2 takeaways this week, which is unprecedented but really tasty, and I still lost a bit of weight. So it just goes to show it's all about balance, and it's what you do most of the time that counts, not on the odd treat night. Anyway, if you're leaving at this point, thanks so very much for watching Meals of the Week, and here's just a little update on the greenhouse. So I planted some more plants on, so planted on the basil, and I've ended up with 51 basil plants, and yes, so that's after giving 10 away. So yeah, I'll be giving more away. And then I've got a cucumber in this pot here and a cucumber in the bed, and also the tomatoes here, so 4 plants, 2 bush ones and 2 cordons. And actually I'm really glad I'm filming this because they've grown so much even since this. Anyway, I like to show you our lovely Welsh countryside here, and so this is in Crookham Forest and looking out towards the town of Llanwrtyd, and here is Jess on her walk, enjoying herself as she usually does when she's here, because she can be off the lead and really enjoy herself and run around. Thank you so much for those of you who have asked about her. She's still not properly well, and we're just waiting for some blood tests to come back from the vets. This was before she started to be ill, although actually she's all right when we're out, but she's she's just not herself really, so hopefully she will be soon. And thank you so much for everyone who's asked about her. And so there you go, that's Meals of the Week for this week ending the 26th of June. I really appreciate you watching this far, if you've made it this far, especially if you're a subscriber. Thank you so very much to you for your support and the comments. It really means the world to me. If you're not already a subscriber, and 50% of you who watch the videos aren't subscribed, but if you aren't and you feel like you might want to be, if you want to watch my Meals of the Week, recipe videos and food hauls, then there'll be a button coming up soon which you can press, and also click the notification button, and that way you'll get to hear when I put new videos up. I really value all of your support, whether you're subscribed or not. Thank you so much. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. As always, it's a pleasure, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.